Ubiquinol and PQQ, are they really the miracle anti-aging supplements that some claim them to be? Let's find out. Firstly, let me explain why this video presentation is covering not the usual one, but two supplements this time. This is because Ubiquinol and PQQ are so extremely synergistic that to omit either one would provide less than optimal results. So what are these two strange sounding supplements? Let's start with Ubiquinol. Discovered in 1957, ubiquinol is naturally produced by the body and can also be found in tiny amounts in many foods, the best sources being peanuts, beef, chicken, spinach and avocados. Now, ubiquinol is actually the active antioxidant form of CoQ10, and very importantly, it's the preferred form for anyone over 40 years of age. It's important to know that CoQ10 supplements come in two forms, ubiquinone and ubiquinol. When you buy a supplement that says CoQ10 on the packaging, what you're most likely purchasing is ubiquinone, which is a completely oxidized form of CoQ10. Following ingestion, ubiquinone is then metabolized within our bodies to become ubiquinol, which is the active antioxidant form of CoQ10. The problem is that with advancing age, our bodies begin to slowly lose the ability to effectively convert ubiquinone into ubiquinol, rendering ubiquinone supplements far less potent. For that reason, ubiquinol is the required form of CoQ10 for anyone over the age of 40. In fact, I'd go as far as to recommend it in favour of ubiquinone to anyone over 30 years of age. The body does naturally produce CoQ10 in its ubiquinone form throughout life. However, its production decreases with advancing age, and it's this, combined with our diminished conversion capabilities, that result in the undeniable need for ubiquinol supplementation in later life. I should also mention that any ubiquinol present in food converts back into ubiquinone if the food is cooked. Coming up shortly, we'll be discussing ubiquinol's amazing benefits in detail, but first, a quick look at what is PQQ. PQQ was first discovered in 1979, identified as a novel vitamin-like compound found in tiny amounts in all plant foods analysed to date. Now, good sources are spinach, parsley, kiwi fruit and celery, with these particular foods containing from 2 to 6 micrograms per 100 grams. Another good source is green tea, which contains around 3 micrograms per cup. Now, importantly, PQQ is not naturally produced by the body, so it must be obtained from food or supplements. The nutritional requirement for PQQ is actually less than 500 micrograms per day. However, a much higher dose is required to activate the anti-aging benefits that we're looking to achieve, therefore necessitating supplementation. Now let's take a look at the specific anti-aging benefits of both these remarkable supplements. There's compelling evidence indicating that ubiquinol supplementation has the potential to both slow the aging process and to reduce the likelihood of many age-related diseases. We already know that ubiquinol plays a vital role in the production of ATP, the basic fuel for every cell in your body. However, with advancing age and diminishing natural ubiquinol levels, the result is that cellular energy production also diminishes. And this is when we often start seeing the development of diseases associated with aging. Now, because declining ubiquinol levels are part of the natural aging process, replenishing levels through supplementation is crucial to both slowing that process and to remaining in peak health. As well as promoting ATP production in the mitochondria and helping to support the body's energy production, ubiquinol is also an extremely powerful antioxidant, protecting cells from damage caused by oxidative stress and free radicals. In short, ubiquinol promotes heart, cardiovascular, brain and immune system health, plus helps to maintain normal blood pressure. A Japanese study set out to test the effects of ubiquinol supplementation using specially bred mice that age extremely rapidly. One group of mice were given ubiquinol in the diet while the other group received no supplementation. At the end of the study, when the mice were the equivalent of 90 in human years, the results were astonishing. The mice that had received no supplementation were near death. However, the ubiquinol group was still running around like teenage mice. And there's numerous studies from Japan, the US and China that have shown very positive effects from ubiquinol supplementation with regard to heart and brain health. PQQ really is an amazing supplement. It has been shown to induce the growth of new mitochondria in aging cells by activating specific genes. And here's where the synergy with ubiquinol comes in. While ubiquinol optimizes mitochondrial function, PQQ activates genes that govern mitochondrial reproduction, protection and repair. Now, as a source of our cellular energy, our mitochondria are vital to nearly every biochemical reaction and cellular process in our bodies. In my opinion, any nutritional supplements that have a significant positive impact on the health of our mitochondria should be considered essential additions. And for this specific purpose, PQQ and ubiquinol are king and queen. Now, before we move on to dosages, a little bit more about PQQ. PQQ can help lower blood pressure by reducing the level of triglycerides in the blood, and it's also an extremely powerful antioxidant with the ability to perform repeated oxidation and reduction reactions to a much greater degree compared to other antioxidants. Now, to put this into perspective, PQQ is able to carry out 20,000 catalytic conversions compared to only 4 for vitamin C. So to summarize PQQ's positive effects, study data, together with considerable anecdotal evidence, indicates that supplemental PQQ intake can have the following benefits: increased energy, increased mood and cognitive ability, reduced inflammation, helps lower blood pressure, improves cholesterol profile, improves quality of sleep, and boosts metabolism, all of which can only serve to improve overall health. The combination of ubiquinol and PQQ really is a supplement powerhouse. And if anti-aging and peak health are important to you, then it's a combination that really should not be ignored. Now, all the supplements in this series have been selected to build upon the basic foundation provided by a daily full-spectrum, high-quality multivitamin and mineral tablet. Ubiquinol and PQQ, together with the other supplements in this video series, will provide a step up to the next level of health. In my experience, the optimal ubiquinol dosage is best calculated relative to your age. I generally advise my clients from 30 to 50 years of age to use 50 milligrams of ubiquinol daily. And from 50 to 65 years of age, I recommend 100 milligrams daily. And from 65 years of age onwards, I recommend 200 milligrams daily. Now, ubiquinol is fat soluble, so it must be taken with a food containing a little fat in order to be optimally absorbed. If you're taking statin drugs, then please be aware that this will seriously deplete CoQ10 levels in the body, necessitating ubiquinol supplementation. Speak to your doctor for dosage guidelines. The nutritional requirement for PQQ is actually less than 500 micrograms per day. However, a much higher dose is required to activate a response in mitochondrial and neurological function. The effective dosage to achieve this desired response is 20 milligrams per day taken with food. I would also recommend taking your PQQ at the same time as your ubiquinol supplement in order to maximize those synergistic effects. Now, both these supplements are known to be extremely safe and free of negative side effects. I'll point out, however, that there have been a few reports of individuals sensitive to PQQ's effects who found it to be a little overstimulating if taken too close to bedtime. However, only a tiny percentage of users have experienced this effect, and of course, if affected, then simply take your dose of PQQ in the morning. Both ubiquinol and PQQ are available from a wide range of manufacturers. Now, I recommend using ubiquinol products that contain Kaneka ubiquinol. Several of the top brands use the same high quality ubiquinol in their product, and it's a sure sign you're getting the very best available. I recommend using PQQ products that contain bio-PQQ. Again, several of the top brands use the same high quality PQQ in their product. Now, because the milligram dosage of PQQ is so small, I'd advise you to look for a product using tiny capsules and subsequently very little filler. As far as PQQ goes, Doctor's Best brand appears to lead the way here, and I've left a link to it in the description for anyone who's interested. If you'd like to know about many more anti-aging supplements, then check out my book, The Underground Life Extension Handbook, available now on Amazon. Over 60 anti-aging compounds are reviewed, including all the information you need to use them most effectively. Many thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this presentation, then please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Any requests for future video topics, please leave them in the comments section. And as always, take care, be healthy, and I hope to see you again soon.